Hello, legends, heroes, and poopy heads. Welcome to the Omni Flash channel, where Omni Flash will take gaming to the next level.
Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Omni Flash, and I am your guide to Perfect World Mobile. Many of you have asked me, what sacred books should I get? What sacred books is the best sacred books that you can get and will last you a very long time? We're going to be comparing two of my favorite sacred books, great sacred books for free to play and pay to win. Everybody uses these books, but we will find out which book is actually better. What we'll be comparing today is the Rose's Thorns. The Rose's Thorns will provide you, every time you cast a skill, a 5% chance to reduce the skill cooldowns of all your skills by 2.5 seconds. This means that potentially you'll be able to do a lot more skills in the same time. The more skills, the more damage. On the right side, we have Appetites of Spring. Appetites of Spring will give you a 10% chance. All of your attacks have a 10% chance of triggering a lightning strike, dealing damage equal to 40% of your attack, and that will be triggered even by your Numa Hydra card. The Hydra Numa card will deal damage on the target every single second. So every single second there is another chance to trigger Appetites of Spring. And it doesn't matter how many stars your Hydra card is, because no matter if it's a 1-star Hydra card or a 6-star Hydra card, it will only deal damage once every second, and it can only trigger the Appetite of Spring once every second. Upping the star level of the Hydra card will just cause the Hydra card to deal more damage. It will not cause Appetites of Spring to actually trigger more often. So Appetites of Spring is a great sacred book, even if you are just using a 1-star Hydra card. So far we are neck to neck. Roses of Thorns is slightly faster. Well, not anymore. Appetites of Spring has caught up. The Rose's Thorns and the Appetites of Spring are two of my favorite books. They are perhaps the low-cost books, level 4 books that you can use forever. There are other uses for Rose's Thorns. It will allow you to stun more often, allow you to heal more often, allow you to use your slows more often, lots of controls more often. Appetites of Spring is just to deal damage. So you might have to get Roses of Thorns if you want to have more taunts, more stuns, more heals. Appetites of Spring, on the other hand, is pure damage that scales with your attack stat. So as your attack grows, the more damage Appetites of Spring will deal. If you look, this is neck to neck. I can't believe just how close the damage is. I'm doing pretty much the same damage. It is so close. So close. Whoa, I guess I was able to deal a little bit more damage using Rose of the Thorns. Some key skills got off cooldown, but we're Appetites of Spring is closing the gap already. So we're getting to the end of Garuda. Garuda is about to go down, and we are still neck to neck. Rose's Thorns sort of pushes ahead just by a little bit, and then Appetites of Spring catches up. Okay, Garuda is gone. Still neck to neck. Somehow Lightning has a little bit more damage on the Appetites of Spring run. Gonna clean up these mobs and see how much damage I get from these mobs. Lightning, I think, is dealing more damage somehow, and we are pushing ahead on the Appetites of Spring run. Huh. Okay, well, at the start of the last boss, Rose's Thorns has a little bit more damage. And something odd happened on my Appetites of Spring run. Yeah, I fell into the platform. This has to be the secret of beating the bosses, is to jump underneath them. You're still able to hit them if you just stand right underneath the boss. Alright, so Appetites of Spring run is a little bit faster. And it's not like Lightning is dealing less damage. Lightning's dealing about the same amount of damage. I doubt that Lightning changed her setup for either of these runs. She's dealing pretty much the same amount of damage. I'm dealing a little bit more damage with Appetites of Spring. I really am. Everyone else is dealing approximately about the same damage. I'm just dealing I'm doing 20k more damage using Appetites of Spring. I doubt that it has anything to do with me underneath the platform. I doubt that makes me deal more damage, because if you look at Lightning, she's dealing pretty much the same amount of damage. While on the platform or from underneath, we both fell down underneath the platform on the Appetites of Spring run. We are dealing a little bit more damage, so on Rose's Thorns, we're still on Gluttony. Appetites of Spring run, we are finishing up the Violet Taper and Ridgeback, the Spider and the Fish. So, I mean, the damage isn't that big of a difference, but Appetites of Spring seems to be dealing a little bit more damage. So both books are really good. Rose's Thorns is 100% needed if you are a cleric or a tank, simply because you'll be able to heal more, you'll be able to stun more, you'll be able to taunt more. Appetites of Spring, also a great book if you want to DPS. Roses of Thorns, if you are a cleric or tank and you get Roses of Thorns, it's going to still be a very useful book. Even if you class change to a DPS, it may be a little bit less damage. However, it is still dealing decent amount of damage. Now these results may be different if you are a class that is very skill dependent, then maybe Roses of Thorns is going to deal more damage. If you are a class such as an archer with a lot of normal attacks, I think normal attacks are also considered a skill. So your normal attack, if you just shoot off a lot of arrows, Appetites of Spring may also be triggered. So depending on your class, whether you have a lot of skills that can trigger Appetites of Spring, or if you have lots of long cooldowns, then Roses of Thorns might be better for classes with long cooldowns. Appetites of Spring may be better for classes that have lots of normal attacks. Yep. Appetites of Spring finishes first. And it's done. Staying about 20 mil damage faster. So the Appetites of Spring is definitely deals a little bit more damage for Demon Barbarian. So how many of you actually guessed that Appetites of Spring was going to win? Comment below, let me know. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, smash that notification bell so you know when the next video is coming out, and comment below to be entered to win a $25 iTunes or Google Play gift card on June 30th, 2021. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.